Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and welcome to another content creator stream here on YouTube. 7 more tracks to go through. We're already in the session. I don't even need to touch any buttons this time, it just automatically goes there. We're already in the session, in the playlist, ready to go with some of these tracks. We're doing compacts for this first track. As always, the links down below are in the description for all of the tracks that we're going to play tonight in the order in which we play them. In addition to that, there is a new wave of track submissions for every single track to every single platform, and there's also a difference in the way that we're doing it with wait, do I still have a Rhapsody? I don't have a Rhapsody anymore. Alright, looks like I'm going to use the Blissey. Blissey? What? Oh my brain today. What is a Blissey? A Blister Issy hybrid. So now there's a slight change to the way that a Blissey, I guess a Blissey is either a Pokemon or a Blister and an Issy combined. Yeah, no Briosos for this race because Briosos are scum. And we get no variety with Briosos. That looks like a stock Brioso. Oh, Rip, Zombie Rip. As long as Zombie Rip doesn't finish the race, he's alright to keep racing. It's not a big deal. As long as he's not taking a position at the end away from someone who didn't use a Brioso. So, yeah, there's a slight change with the way that things are working now for the submissions. We've got the same submission form as always, but now there's 2 forms for every single platform. The first form will only accept, and you're only allowed to submit, tracks... Oh, hello. Tracks that are either regular racing circuits or event racing circuits. And then the second form is only for other kinds of tracks, so all the various other different categories we have that you can submit tracks on: off-road, rally, stunt, transform, arena, themed, all that kind of stuff. That's all in its own separate form, and the idea behind that is to have more variety in submissions. It gives everyone a chance to submit 2 tracks per wave, but your second track has to be a different type to your first. It can't just be, you can't just submit 2 event racing tracks. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more variety, because over the course of doing this I've been a little bit, disappointed that we've seemed to have had so many event and regular tracks, which are fine, but I would like to see some more variety, and hopefully opening it up to allow everybody getting 2 submissions every wave. We'll do that. We're on, like I said, it's every single platform that is on the new wave of submissions now, so I think PS4 is on its 3rd wave overall, PC is on its 4th, and Xbox is on its 5th. Just based on the numbers of submissions and things, but yeah, everybody starting afresh, 2 forms per platform. You can find all the links to all the forms on bruffy.com/verified. I'll just say it now: if you submit something that's not right for that form, the form won't let you do it, and if you try to get around it anyway, people aren't going to the testers are just going to give them a score of 0. So you're not going to be able to get 2 of any other track. That's forcing people to create races they don't like. No, it isn't. Nobody has to do anything. It's just for people who have multiple races of different types. This means they don't have to choose between something that has a bit more variety, that might make these streams a little bit more interesting, and the track selections that we have a bit more interesting. Nobody has to do anything. So for tonight, these are the final 7 tracks for the second wave of PS4 submissions. It worked out. It's amazing how well that worked out, that there were 7 tracks left, just perfect for the stream. So there's no more tracks to to race on after this. So the next tracks on the next the next PS4 stream on the first Saturday of next month is going to be all brand new tracks that have been submitted and tested over the course of the next month. So this is our first track. It's a regular racing track. It's submitted as. It's not trying to be an event track or anything like that. Nothing super super serious or anything like that. It's a bit of fun. Started in compact, something a little bit different. And then our next track's going to be a regular racing track as well. Then we've got an event track, then a themed track, then another event track, and then finishing up with 2 regular tracks. And this is exactly the point I was trying to make. We've got out of the 7 tracks tonight, 6 of them are just normal circuits. And hopefully we'll get a bit more variety by allowing people to submit multiple tracks, 2 tracks every wave. See more off-road tracks, more rallycross tracks, stunt races, things like that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, anyway. Thank you for the super chats. I will catch up with it after the race. I think I've gone over everything that needs to be gone over. Links are in the description. All the forms are on bruffy.com/verified. That's the link. That's also in the description as well. But if you want to find the link to both of the forms to submit a regular circuit race or any other kind of race, all on bruffy.com/verified. It's linked there. Click those links, fill out the form, and the testers will be testing stuff. We're on a brand new wave for every single platform, so it's like starting afresh. Everybody who previously submitted can submit again now. And you can submit 2 if you have tracks in the right category. This is fun. You know, it is a fun little regular playlist race. Tight, technical. It was suggested that Pantos with catch-up turned on work quite well here and are quite fun. It's only 1 mile long, this track. Good little one to start us off. And this track actually should have been played on a stream months ago. At least 2 or I think it's 2 or 3 months ago. I just missed it in the listing of all the tracks. So those things can happen. But if anybody ever wants to know their scores for their tracks that they submitted, you don't have to just wait for the streams. You can see it on the spreadsheet that contains all of the track submissions and the scores that they receive. You got to get a score of over 4 as an average to become verified. But again, the link for that is on bruffy.com/verified. Thank you guys for being here as well. It's been 3 weeks, I think, since the last one of these YouTube streams because we had an extra Saturday last month. So it's been a little while. First Saturday of every month we do PS4. Second Saturday is Xbox One. Third Saturday is PC. That's how we always go with these YouTube streams. Hopefully you're continuing to enjoy them. JTZ with the $2 super chat donations. Thank you so much, man. You had two $2 super chat donations. Thank you. Hello, the Ark. I saw you becoming a member a few days ago. Saw it on the member list. Thank you to the members, people who are continually keeping that number where it is of the number of members that we have. Use the emotes now that we're in the stream. Enjoy it. Does the new wave explain why I can submit a new event track after submitting one a few weeks ago? Yes. Like I said, it's a new wave, so anybody who submitted anything previously is now able to submit again. It's starting afresh. Brand new wave for every single platform. Yeah, I was a bit off the pace in the blister. Pantos and Rhapsodies. Interesting. I wonder what happened to my Rhapsody. Did I get rid of it? Can I submit a race with weird symbols in the title? No. Submit something with a normal title. That's just like automatic 0 points. Thanks, Bruffy. Appreciate what you do. Thank you, The Ark. I appreciate it. Why are the races platform dependent? You'd have to ask Rockstar for that one. Right, 4 laps we'll do. We can do sports. No top few sports cars, whatever they are these days. Votes are down over, basically. Do you accept non-race jobs? No, not really. We're mainly focusing on racing and tracks, racing tracks. Maybe if it has some tenuous link to a race, but... Where can I download these great tracks? As I always say every week, the links are always in the description of the stream and the video that it becomes afterwards. All the links for all these tracks are always there. In the order in which we play them as well. A creation by C. Wilson will never make it into this stream, I'm almost 100% certain. Stock Pariah. Recited, if you've only got stock vehicles, you could do a lot better with than a stock Pariah. The Pariah is not an option that you should be taking for stock races. It's not as quick. What should I use? I want to use some... Let's use the Banshee. I really need to change the wheels on all these cars that I've been testing. I'm going to use the Banshee. Been a long time since I raced with this. There you go. Raymo's got you. We do open up the crews, the stream crew, to allow people to join races when it comes to Twitch streams, but not for this stream, not for the YouTube streams, because it's all geared towards showcasing the tracks. We're not here to chill out and race with everybody. That's tomorrow on the Sunday stream. The Neon go. Wow, it's got into the lead already. The Neon is so good. The Neon's become one of my favourite cars. He went from the back of the grid to the lead just on sheer acceleration. And now he's back down again, but hey. So this one's another regular racing track. And we've got an event track after this. See where I can come in the Banshee. Oh, we're going this way. Okay. Oh, nice. This is quite high-paced and flowy. I'm going to struggle to keep these guys behind me in a Banshee. I'll try my best though. Well, I'm definitely going to struggle with stuff like that. I'm trying so hard. Momentarily up to second. Can you believe it? I'm back up into second. Must have been a crash ahead. Yeah, the Schlagen is allowed. Schlagen's fine. Anything from the Feltzer down over is fine. Oh no. That was all bad. That was all my bad. I tried to go for the mid-drive way too early. And down we go. I was doing alright up until that point. It's difficult in a Banshee against these cars. I like this track though, it's got a good good flow to it. Feels fun to race on. That's pretty cool as well that you're going under that section next to the people on this section as well. Yeah, I like this track. Feels good. Nice, nice sections that have been, you know, extended, different parts of the map stitched together into new ways. Back up into fourth. I'm just taking advantage of other people crashing really at this point. It's kind of what I need to do in my little old Banshee. Doesn't have the pace of the big boys, but it's doing well. Have the pace or the traction of the big boys, as we've just witnessed. Oh! Rip. My poor Banshee, look at the state of it! Oh, this is going to be a struggle to keep top 5 now. Oh, it's pulling to the right. I got nothing to defend with anymore. There's only a few more corners left. Give me that mid-drive. I'm going to lose it on the run to the line, I think. Top 5's always possible. Even in a Banshee. That was fun. I enjoyed that. It was a good race. It's alright, Sherrod. Don't worry about it. It was a fun race, that. Enjoyable. Good track. Like I said, all the links for the tracks are linked in the description in the order in which we play them. So this is the second track in the list. We've started off with 2 regular racing tracks. Next up we've got an event racing track. What happened to Benny's? I don't know. Benny's still exists. If you mean what happened to the Banshee 900R, which is the Benny's version of the Banshee, then that's in the supercars class. For whatever reason. Thank you, Trifty. I've made a track on Zancudo that's ready for submission, but I feel like it'll be one that a lot of people will crash on, so should I set it to a slower class like Muscles? Frankly, I'll be honest. Okay, this isn't an event track. What? Okay, so 10 laps. How long are these laps? So it's a NASCAR track. Okay, so this should have been submitted as a themed track, really. This isn't an event track. 30-ish seconds. We'll do 11 laps. Let's have... stock hot rings. Yeah, let's do that. Everybody choose a hot ring. Hot ring Saber. Let's do that. Alright, so already this is a themed track. If you're going to put in a NASCAR circuit, don't submit it as an event track, because that's not the idea. An event track is a, you know, you can do a NASCAR event, but that's not the idea behind an event racing track. This is definitely more of a themed track. If it's got, you know, if it's a NASCAR oval type deal. But it doesn't really matter. It's been verified regardless. A Roval would be classed as an event track, yeah. But I mean, it's all pretty well established on the submissions page, to be fair. What it means to be an event track or a regular racing track or a themed track. This is totally themed. This is the very definition of the themed submission for the community verified system, absolutely. Needs more left turns. I mean, I probably could have put Slipstream on. I probably should have done, let's be honest. You kind of need Slipstream, despite how unrealistic it is. For these to work as intended. I think didn't really think about that, but still we can get an idea of the track. It's a nice creation. It's such a good idea. Damn it. Wrecked it. It's pretty cool how it's been built around the buildings and things like that. It looks pretty good. It's got a pit lane as well, so that works. I imagine this would work pretty well for a NASCAR style event. It doesn't make it an event track though. Not full throttle all the way. That's true. That does help, although it is full throttle most of the way. You need slipstream on, really, to be honest. I wonder if you can do it full throttle all the way. Let's try. I feel like you can. It's only really this. It's full throttle on every corner, apart from the bottom corner down here. I feel like you can do it though. Let's try. You just, yeah, I had a little confidence lift. Okay, boosting on the infield is so powerful though. There you go. I knew you could do it full throttle. The entire track is full throttle. You need slipstream on, really, I would say. But it's a good track. It's a good creation. If you're into the sort of NASCAR type oval races, this could definitely function very well as that. It's not really my sort of thing, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be for me to appreciate a solid creation. Oh. Yeah, looks nice. Looks good. I think slipstream on probably would have helped make it a little bit more. Oh, I missed the checkpoint. I deserve that. I deserve that. For going for the boosts. Remember when the hot ring races came out? They were so bad. The tracks. They were so boring. Like it was. They were oval tracks, but extended so far wide and so long. I mean, this is full throttle all the way, but at least it's interesting. Like there's more corners. There's a bit more nuance to it. The Rockstar stuff was such a letdown. Almost got lacked. It's always community created creations that are better than whatever Rockstar does. Doesn't matter whether it's stunt races or regular races or even ovals. That's what this community verified system is all about. That's the whole point. To showcase the good stuff. Yeah, it's not the sort of thing that entertains me, the whole oval type deal. It's just a little bit too... just get a bit too bored with it. But it's not enough there to hold my attention. But you can't fault it as a quality creation. It should have been submitted as a themed circuit though. Not a... it's the epitome of a themed circuit. How long does it usually take for a track to get reviewed? Normally around a month, I would say. Might be a little bit quicker now, but between 2 and 4 weeks. All right, so we're having our 2 sort of different tracks, which is nice, to be honest. So we're locked to motorcycles. All right. Customs seem to be off as well. Retro arcade inspired motorbike racer. Okay. This is exactly what I was saying. I was complaining about this at the start of the stream, and that's why we've now got 2 forms for people to submit on. It's good to see some variety. I'm kind of, I want to see more rally tracks and Slipstream. Really? Do we want Slipstream on? I want to see more rally tracks, more stunt tracks, This one and the last one are kind of exactly that point. I do still have a 100% record on motorcycle races. We've done 2, and I've won both of them for 2019. So I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know whether that's going to last. Go try hard. Thing is, I'm terrible at. I don't know why I've got a. I don't know why I happen to have a 100% win rate. I've just been lucky. The first one was lucky because it was just a 1-lap shootout that I got right at the very line on Random Bits. That's uploaded to Random Bits. It was a good race. That was so close. But then the other motorcycle race we did on one of these content creator streams, I think, and it was in the Shitaro, wasn't it? All right. Let's see what this is all about then. Ooh, that was lucky. Oh my god. Oh, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not happening. At least you can't fall off because it's a stunt race. I mean, we've done 2 things that I very much don't normally do in quick succession. Oh god, I'm gone. Thank you for the subscription, the donation, by the way. I will catch up with it after the race. I hate motorcycle races on GTA. The only motorcycle I can stand is the Hakucho drag. It's the only one. Oh, please. Motorcycle stunt race. This is very much not my thing. But at least it's something a bit different to play for once. Oh, please. Here goes the 100% motorcycle win ratio. It's gone. It's already gone. It's just so janky, the physics, especially in the tubes. I wonder if the best thing to do is not actually go high on the walls. Oh, that's what you guys are saying. I'm too used to stunt races in cars where you want to be riding the walls. I hate having to lean forward all the time. It's better than having to wheelie all the time, I suppose. Oh, of course. Even when I manage to do it right, I can end up hitting someone else. Go, go, go. Alright, all I want is a clean lap. I'll be happy with a clean lap at this point. One thing that I don't like is the fact that this is the low grip stuff, isn't it? I think that's why I ended up going off there. God damn it. There goes the clean lap. Alright, last lap, clean lap. That's it. Come on. Clean lap, last lap. Oh. Last lap, clean lap. Come on, we can do this. No, 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 no. Okay, I got lucky. I got lucky. I saved it. We're alright. That could have been worse. Come on. Clean lap still on. Made up positions as well. Rip the 100% win record in motorcycle races in 2019. I mean, I've only done 2 of them and I've won both. That's not really much of a record, but still. It's gone. Clean lap, last lap. 66% win record, that's what I've got. So there you go, if you're into stunty motorcycle-y type stuff, that's our 4th race for today. As I said, links are down below in the description. Nico with the €2 super chat. Sherrod is slow boy. Well, he is at the moment. I mean, he's in last place. Thank you, Nico, for the €2. Appreciate it. That was horrific but fun. That's kind of the, yeah. That's definitely things that I feel sometimes about stunt type stuff. Again, I think that both of the last two tracks have been not the sort of thing that I would do personally myself under regular circumstances, but they've been really good creations, like solid creations. So, you know, worthy of being verified, and hopefully some people will find them entertaining. And that's what this community verified, you know, whole program thing is all about. Showcasing the best creations. I just removed the 100% bike race record stat from your bio at BruffyCon. No. No such thing as BruffyCon. Oh, this is a long track. Normally I do 10 miles. Which would be 1 lap. Should we do 2 laps just so people can see it? See 2 laps? I don't know. What time are we on? We've got time. Let's do 2 laps. Let's allow the top 4 supercars, or any supercar. Any supercar is fine. They'll probably go a bit quicker as well. We'll just go with the quickest things that we have access to. So we'll go for anything. Any supercar. We'll do 2 laps. Nico with the €2. Name of the first track with the nice floor. That was the second track, I believe. Again, it's down in the description. Just go for the second one in the list. Had some good flow. I don't use a Wagner very often. Here we go. Thank you again for the donation, man. And JTZ with the $2 super chat as well. Good track beside the seizure. Yeah, I guess that's true. So, total try hard. This is the first time I've used the Wagner in quite a while. I wonder if the Devastator is going to be good around here. 10-mile lap. 1 lap is 10 miles. Normally, these tracks last 10 miles. These, yeah, when we showcase them, I try to do 10 miles with everything. Some crashes immediately. Yes, the lights on the back. Once you've spotted it, you can never not see it on the back of the Wagner. There you go, that works. That's the kind of grip that a Wagner has, I guess. Man, I forget what these downforce cars are like because I never race them anymore. This cornering speeds are insane. I just forget about it until You know, I raced one again. Either way, back of the grid to third in 1.5 minutes. I'll take that. So this is a long track. 10 miles for one lap. It's trying to be like a Nürburgring type deal, I guess. And I guess with something like that, you've got to take some... you got to give some allowances for checkpoints being stretched out a little bit more than otherwise would be and stuff like that. But it has been submitted as an event racing track, so we're looking to not have any poles that need to be covered over. Something that's suitable for hosting a high level... that was horrible. Hosting a high level event race on GTA. So far so good, I would say. Very open. I wouldn't necessarily say that long tracks by default always get compared to the Nordschleife. I think long tracks in the hills, the Vinewood Hills, definitely get that comparison. I think that's reasonable. But long city circuits don't, but you don't see as many of those because they're just so much more difficult to create with prop coverage and stuff like that. Oh, I hate this road in this direction. I've always been bad at it. Oh, second place fell off the edge. Not as bad as I could have been, I suppose. I didn't fall off the edge of the track. So much grip in this car. It's insane. Yeah, he took the scenic route. Probably wasn't the best option for him though. I'm guessing we're gonna... oh no. Oh wow, okay, yeah, this is a really long track. Extending to the right now as well. I was expecting us to go back to the city, but no, around here we go. Being caught by someone, whoever's in third place. He's driving better at the moment. Oh, around here, okay. Oh, I hate these roads as well. It's so difficult at night to see where you're going. Now we're back in the city. Considering it's an event track, seeing the... Okay, I was totally unaware. Zexy just came in and said, "Is your stream okay?" Seems like some of you have had some issues with it. Stream being down. Apologies for that. It wasn't anything on my end. It must have been a YouTube thing. Reloading seems to have fixed it. Some of you said in the chat. I haven't been able to even look at the chat. This is one of those tracks where you can't really look away. So I was totally unaware that anybody was having any issues. Hopefully you're all back. The track is such a monster that it broke the stream, I guess. We're on the second lap now anyway. I'm definitely stronger on the second half of this lap than I am on the first half of this lap than I am on the second half. No doubt about that. Probably because it's roads, I know. Cool track. I mean, the one thing that I will say is that it's trying to be an event racing track. And I did see a few areas of concern, let's say, in the city areas. A few lampposts still up. I don't know exactly whether they're on the right racing lines to be an issue or anything, but that's always something that you have to be aware of when it comes to long tracks like this. You're always going to be stretched in terms of prop usage, checkpoint usage, all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, really crazy, long, fun track. I hate doing these roads backwards though. Or backwards to what I'm used to. There is a pit lane. Yeah, the pit lane is all there and fine. Now this is the sort of thing that is an event racing track. Something that could host a high-level event circuit race. I didn't test the pit lane, that's true. I forgot to do that. Third place is caught. I gapped third place during the first half of the lap. Caught me right back up again as soon as we get into this area where I'm not as good. I'm catching up to the leader as well, so it's actually closing in at the front. It is remarkable how grippy this car is. It's just like a completely different experience. He messed it up! Can you believe it? The pressure as I was closing in. Looked like he was getting a little bit more wary. A bit more off the rails. There is a pit lane on this track, yes. Now we've got the roads that I really hate. this was the kind of area there on the right hand side, that lamppost. Not the best placement. Oh, the finish line. Won! Can you believe it? From the back of the grid to a win. I wonder if it was AJ Axel in third place who was catching up to me in certain areas with the Divest 8. And then I was pulling away in the more higher speed cornering areas. Thanks for the GGs. That was fun. Nice little comeback for the content creator stream. Doesn't happen very often. Putting on that pressure. It told in the end. The Wagner. It's weird. Like I use the Wagner so little, but when I do use it, I feel like I just click with it. Like pretty well. Some areas where you just get into it because the Wagner is kind of on rails most of the time. You don't have to do too much. The Divest 8 isn't great in the twisty area, but I was still catching you there because you don't know it well enough. Yeah, the second half of the lap, absolutely. Yeah, I'm not good in that part of the track. Top 10 in the Sultan. GG, Mark Verstappen. Actually got a win. Very rarely happens these days. Mainly because I go to the back. And half of it is because I go to the back, and the other half is because I'm useless. But that's nice. Hopefully that was a fun race to watch. From the back to the front. Yeah, TS Nobody, this was the final submission, so this isn't on the spreadsheet yet. The links for it's in the description though. But this was the last submission of Wave 2. All Wave 2 tracks for PS4, Wave 3 for PC, Wave 4 for Xbox One. Basically, all the tracks before this wave should be put on the public spreadsheet very shortly, if not already. So everything should be caught up before anything that's been submitted today onwards. Nice track, that last one. I was so into the race. It gave us a good race, and if a track gives you a good race, then what more can it do? Let's do muscle. Let's not do muscle. Sports classics. Let's do that. Yeah, 6 laps probably works. We'll do 7. PS4 and GP. So the last one was an event track, which pretty much was an event track apart from those few lampposts at the very end of the track is the only thing that I would say. But apart from that, really good. And we're back. The final 2 tracks today are regular racing tracks, so suitable for casual playlist racers. They're not trying to be event tracks with maximum pole coverage and all that kind of stuff. They've still got to be good. You still can't just, submit anything, but yeah, they're taking a more chilled out approach. That's the idea behind that submission category. Any car is fine. I did change the latency the stream to ultra low latency. So type in the chat the word, when I say now, type in the chat the word Turismo. Now. Oh, about 5 seconds. Okay, that works. 5 seconds for the closest. Maybe about 6, 7, 8 seconds for the majority of you, and then 9 or 10 seconds for the last few. It all depends on where you are and your internet and everything, obviously. But okay, that latency is a lot better than we previously had on YouTube. That's closer to what Twitch used to be. It's not as instant as Twitch is now, but that's better. At least I can converse with you guys a bit better. I like how it on YouTube the ultra low latency option says for chatting with viewers in near real time, and it's like it's still a good 6 or 7 seconds for everybody. That's not real time in my book. Twitch has almost instant latency now, which is good. Alright, you can all stop saying Turismo now, by the way. Unless this is just how late people are at seeing it. Oh, under the bridge. I've seen this has been something that's cropped up a lot more lately. I've seen a number of tracks at least utilising the river and building over the river, which is pretty fun. It's a good idea. But yeah, the like I said at the start of the stream, the submissions are now open again for all platforms, and there's 2 forms for every single platform. One for regular racing circuits and event circuits, and one for everything else. So you can submit 2 tracks every single wave, but they have to be of a different type to each other. You can't submit 2 event tracks or 2 regular racing tracks, or even 2 rally tracks or something. People sometimes get desynced from live and don't even notice. I suppose, yeah, YouTube does have that feature where you can scrub back in time. I could do nothing there. Can you accept the crew request? No, I can't. Read the information on bruffy.com/join, which is the link that's given to you in the join command, and you'll know why. Anybody who tries to request an invite to join the crew when it's not open will stop themselves from being able to join when it is open. It's all explained on the link in the join command. Do you get bored of saying that people can't join every 2 minutes? I mean, I've only said it twice. It's more the mods who probably get bored from having to tell people in the chat all the time. Mods do great work. It's not as if, you know, I could understand it if I hadn't, you know, done all this writing to tell people exactly what the rules are and when people can join and stuff like that. I've done a lot of instructional writing on the site to tell people exactly what to do, to how to join, you know, when they can join, when they can't join. When people ask or don't bother reading that, and then keep asking, that's when it gets a little bit frustrating, but meh, what can you do? If you want to be joining any races with me, you got to do it on Twitch streams. If you want to come to the Twitch streams, they're every Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. Wednesday evenings at 6 PM UK time, Sunday evening 6 PM UK time as well, Saturday mornings 9 AM UK time. That's when we open up the crew and allow anybody to join. All you got to do is do a bit of reading to figure out what you need to do. I have driven very poorly in this race, like so badly. Nice track though. As a regular racing track, a regular casual playlist race, it's pretty good. It's unique, you know, it stands out, it's something a bit different, utilising completely different parts of the map, going over the river and stuff like that. Everybody giving the mods a cookie. I like it. The mods deserve all the cookies. Yeah, it's a cool race, cool track, good fun. Okay, that's not where I was intending to go, but hey ho, it works. Totally my bad. Misjudged that one by a lot. Yeah, my driving has been terrible in this race. Absolutely awful. In comparison to the last race as well. No, I couldn't hold it. I tried to hold it and I couldn't. Fun track. Good stuff. Good creation. Good visuals as well. Yeah, I agree. Could use a bit of cleaning up around the edges, I think. Not a lot of overtaking spots, I agree. But I think that plays into the fact that it's more of a regular racing track than an event style track. Yeah, fun. So, one more track to go. Like I said, all these are always linked in the description. In the order in which we play them. So this is our final track in the list. Yeah, you can. Yeah, I thought that you can sort of ride up on the curb on the outside of the corner before the final hairpin custom section over the river. The curb allows the car to pop up on the bigger curb. Could do with that being removed. You should play other games on Random Bits. Random Bits has let's plays of so many games, and I play other games on Twitch. Alright, so muscle. We haven't done a muscle race tonight. Let's do 5 laps. It's raining. It's tight. It's technical. This could be a bit carnagey. Through the Barracks Revisited, original by Nos and Blade. So it's similar to Through the Barracks, huh? Most pretty at night. Alright. Any muscle car is fine. Feel like the piss was a Dominator's not good. Do you know what? I'm taking a gamble. Oh, for Paradox, which is going to pop up on the screen in a moment, but you should test whether or not care boosting works in reverse. Also, I plan to make G-Fred in Halo Reach once it's out on PC for the mods. For the mods, 20 cookies. Thank you, Alpha Paradox, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. He gets such a huge boost from... Ah! I would assume that care boosting would work in reverse, but I don't know. It went to hell immediately. Thank you so much, Alpha Paradox, for the $5 super chat. See, I gambled on the Dominator GTX because it's raining and the Dominator GTX has so much more grip than every other muscle car. That was my gamble. It's also very corner heavy, this track. No! It's not really going to work as an overtaking place, let's be honest. Who is that? Very ambitious. So this is Through the Barracks. I know the layout from the PC track created by Nos. Did Blade have a hand in it too? I mean, I was there. Oh no! Oh my god! This is one of the very early Zancudo tracks, first created on PC. Recreated and updated to be stuntified, it seems. It's pretty nice. The Dominator GTX, this has been one of those rare moments where it's been a good decision. It doesn't happen very often where the GTX is the best muscle car for the job, but it definitely is today on this track in these conditions. 100% the right choice. So it was always very tight and technical, the through the barracks. This has been a nice stunt recreation of it, absolutely. I hate the sound of the engine with these advanced handling flags. Revving all over the place. It's so dumb. Catching up. What's this actually called? Starkey's Barracks, it's called. Max Verstappen done a pretty good job, I guess, on this recreation. Difficult to overtake though, that's the only thing. It's so tight. Need to get a move done soon if I want to go on and win this. Around the outside, it's going to have to be inside for the next corner. There it is. Just had the better grip. Alright, one more to go. Quite fun being in a high grip car when everybody else is in low grip stuff, in a low grip situation, but a car that's underpowered. Like, you're strong in some areas and then weak in others. I'm normally in the low grip version of the vehicle because I prefer that. This isn't an experience I have very often. Clique is going to be a harder thing to overtake though with that acceleration. Well, it's going to be a tasty final lap. No doubt about that. Clique's not so shabby with the traction as well, but it's no sports car, which is pretty much what the Dominator GTX is. Oh, I thought he'd messed it up. It was just lag. Last lap. It's more difficult with a Clique. A bit of a moment. Nothing doing that. Oh, the lag again. Damn it. I thought I was going to have an opportunity. It's actually drying up. It's, in fact, I think it's totally dry already. The rain stopped right at the end. Ha! That was a good race. That was a good race. I'm pretty happy with that overtake. That was fun. Carrying the speed around the outside and getting it onto the inside. GG soccer balling. That was a good race. Back through the pack in the Dominator GTX. That was good fun. 2 wins in one stream. Wow, what's gone on tonight? Thanks for the GGs. I don't think... I think it was the... I mean, obviously... I'm pretty sure I had more of an advantage in the rain than I did when it dried up. I mean, it dried up at the right time, really, right at the very end. I think after I'd already gotten the lead, but I can't be sure. I wasn't really paying attention. It was the rain that really helped, because the GTX with its traction just had such a big advantage. But it was a challenge. It was a challenge to catch up and then overtake and find overtakes in the right places. That was a fun race. I enjoyed that. Lyrical Oils with the 199 super chat. How are your little piggies doing today? The guinea pigs are all good. GP1 and GP2, they're all good. Thank you, Lyrical Oils. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. The luck for the month used up. I don't think it was luck. It was a good choice, a good car selection at the start, going for the GTX. Normally it would be a terrible decision, but in very few instances it can do some decent stuff. For sports and supers, there's a few faster layouts. Okay. So, this is our final sort of little chill out track. 1 lap. What do we do? Let me close my eyes and choose something at random. Sports. Okay. Let's leave catch up and let's have catch up off, but let's have slipstream on. Let's say any sports car is fine. So it'll be a super quick lap if people are choosing pariahs. It's going to be a messy one as well. We'll say anything's allowed. So, yeah, those were our 7 tracks. This obviously is just our final track. This always just makes sure that the playlist can't go over 20 players, just to keep it... a little bit more chilled out. We do full 30-player races on the Twitch streams, like it'll be tomorrow, for example. But yeah, our 7 tracks. This obviously is just my first created track from back in the day. It's just a mess about, really, that we do at the end of these streams. But the 7 tracks that we've showcased are down below in the description. Like I said, we're on a new wave at this point. So if anybody wants to submit anything new, you can do so. You can actually submit 2 tracks now, 1 on each form. 2 tracks of different types you can submit. Well, a regular circuit race and then something else. And yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, links are all in the description for this and everything else that you need to know. All tracks at this point that have been submitted before today should have been tested and will be put on the mains public spreadsheet very shortly, so you can check those out. As the blimp says, thanks for watching. Let's have some carnage, I guess. Oh, the Neon getting an early lead. Both Neons. Not a bad decision, I suppose, but oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Good old Drag Kings. Yeah, thank you guys for all being here watching, whether it's the streams or the videos afterwards. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be back same time next week to do Xbox One races, and then the third Saturday of the month, as always, will be on PC. Good fun to finish off. That was a bit more carnage than it usually is, to be honest. We both went into it. Oh, got the GTO would have been an interesting one there. Sale on merch. There you go, sale on merch. If anybody wants to get t-shirts for $13, ruffy.com/merch. If you want to come to the Twitch streams, that's all on the Twitch site as well. We stream tomorrow, 7 PM UK, 6 PM UK time. So this time tomorrow, I'll be streaming on Twitch for more GTA fun times. G-Freds are on those streams as well. Lyrical Oils with the $1.99 super chat. When are you going to show them in a stream? Miss them. We show them in a stream relatively often, but yeah, I probably should show them. And yeah, as always, thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all the support. Thanks to all the members with the little Snoopy's next to their names in the chat. I see you. Thanks everybody down below for the super chats and the donations as well from earlier today's stream. And that'll do us for today. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll raid Xerxes once we're done here. The missus, she's still streaming, so if y'all want to watch some more live streams, we'll send you over to her. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Thanks everybody down below. Thank you for just being here. And I'll see you this time next week for Xbox One tracks to do it all over again. And G-Fred video will be up tomorrow. And live tomorrow as well. Thank you guys. See you all later. Bye bye.